When you sign up for a state college or something like that, the amount that you spend just for 2 years is astronomical, and it's not just the amount that you spend on the actual courses. It's living there, it's moving there. Most people have to move or live to the college they're attending. So if you already live in this area, 30, 40 minutes drive for lessons and accreditation, you wouldn't have to move. It might save you a ton of money. So that's very exciting. Is that something you're going to pursue? Are you going to try to get a degree through here?
I wouldn't be opposed to it at all.
Yeah, we hadn't really talked about it.
Actually, what? I should rewind a little bit. Would you both already talk about the accreditations you already have? What did you degrees, if any, or what schooling or training other teachers you might have besides Jean?
Right now, I am currently only holding my high school diploma and then a diploma in musical theater. Oh my goodness, what is it? Musical
Therapy.
performance.
Musical therapy, right?
Musical therapy, basically, is what it's going to be. Musical performance anxiety, and then the Alexander technique.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I am currently working on getting a few more.
Nice.
Under
Okay.
my belt.
Yeah, because Samantha primarily does performance coaching, we really wanted to get that like physical body training. So that's where like the Alexander technique, and then the music therapy really came in handy. And
I feel like it's been very, very helpful for what I'm doing.
Yeah, her students are doing great. So.
And I can see your degrees on the wall.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you want to go through those too? Or?
Oh, no, not really.
How many degrees total?
I don't know.
That's a lot, kids.
4. Yeah. I basically just stayed in school forever. I'm still in school actually. I'm doing a Doctor of Worship Studies at Liberty University, which has been great fun.
A man who constantly pursues education is running a school. Makes sense,
right?
To me. At least not running a Candyland. That would be weird.
I just refuse to grow up.
Well, music is something special that we stay with us, and you know what? And it's actually pretty easy to get lost in what's going on around the world and going, well, maybe I'm supposed to be doing this, or maybe I'm supposed to be serving in this capacity. But being in music or being in art or media is still important. Right. It's so easy to think it's not important because of how many things are happening right now and how dismal things seem. But the fact that we're trying our best to keep art alive and moving. Without art or music, what do people have to live for besides maybe their families and KFC?
KFC is pretty good.
Amen on that one.
Yeah. I have a moral issue because it seems like it's not fair that chicken could be that good.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's all good. But anyway, so anything about the school that you think the families should know besides what you've already shared?
Well, we are in the midst of a funding drive. The state authorization is a fairly expensive process, so we have a GoFundMe. The community has been very generous, but we still have a long ways to go.
We'll make sure we have a link to that in the description somewhere
to raise the money. So that's my begging, my e-begging.
And we're all trying to raise money.
It's true, yeah. DCMA
and how many students would be too many students? Like, what's your capacity for the school? Like, if we break 300 kids, you're gonna start sweating, or?
I think we probably have room for maybe 50 more. Before we have to think about expanding again.
Are there any kids who are too young? Like, what's the youngest?
No, that's the crazy thing. We have a specialist here who has a curriculum for children as young as 1 year old.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So.
What?
Yeah, I know. It's you wouldn't think that it was possible.
I think I even saw on your brochure it said from like 1 to 99 or something.
Yeah.
Like, so the 101-year-olds are out of luck. Sorry.
They are.
There's a flight of stairs here. Right.
That's true, yes. It's an old building, and the stairs are a little lethal.
Those stairs are going to take me out one of these days, I promise.
Samantha, did you grow up in this town, or are you from somewhere else?
Douglas County, born and raised.
Nice.
I was born in Roseburg, and then I lived in Myrtle Creek until I was 19, and then I moved to Winston with my fiance, and that's where we live currently.
Nice. And you feel like staying here and being a part of this community is pretty important?
I feel like, at least from when I grew up, there wasn't anything like this for the people around me.
Right.
It was either you played football or you played volleyball and maybe you danced. That was it.
I'm sure that I always see piano teacher signs in windows because I grew up in Sutherland too, and always be like piano lessons. But you're right, like that was it. I think we even we had an instrument shop in Sutherland for like a year.
Yeah.
And then
I know we had a dance studio in Myrtle Creek for a while that I went to, but I don't think there's anything like that there anymore.
I even have to argue for Oregon music. Like, Oregon has some of its own issues, but I would say Oregon music, that's one of the notes of our state, in my opinion. Like the marching bands, and most of the big towns are like really serious and competitive. We have great choirs. We have lots of students in music, and I've seen and Oregon's kind of a small state, and we're kind of crunched between Washington and California, which are higher grossing states. But even though we have like hard budgets and stuff, Oregon still produces some really good music, and the musicians. I was at the Oregon Education All-State with the elementary choir earlier this year. And the director was from a different state, and he was like, wow, Oregon musicians are taking this seriously. Like, kids came prepared, and they were shocked, because I'm sure they go and see kids from other states who are not prepared. But the fact that they came to Oregon were like, whoa, Oregon musicians are taking this seriously. Well, we got compliments from the elementary kids all the way to the high school kids. Like, Oregon kid musicians are quite serious. And the problem is the jobs in Oregon are few and far between.
Yeah.
So it seems like it's always like a stepping stone. Like, you come to Oregon, or you were born here, and you're going to leave at some point. I want to go to New York. I want to go to LA. But wouldn't it be nice if we didn't have to do that?
Yes.
That's the goal.
I think that's why we're all here, in my opinion. So, anything else for the audience while we're here that you think is important?
Oh, I guess, just to compliment you guys. I mean, the NR today, seeing the moves that you guys are making, and Spider King and all of that stuff is just like, it's been awesome to see. So.
Oh yeah, follow-up question. I'm glad you brought that up.
Mm-hmm.
Who are the groups that you guys are in cahoots with? Are you guys partnering with any other groups in town? Like you said you have a musical number thing, and UAC does too. But there's that you guys kind of work together on that, or is it just two separate entities?
It'd be nice to work with UACT more, or with more, and same thing with any of the other arts groups or art center that's in the community. But no, we're kind of our own island right now. We did some stuff with a couple of the dance groups in town.
Yes.
But yeah, so yes, anybody who's involved in arts, if you want to partner with something, reach out. And
yeah, we're trying to and we're talking right now about, so DCMA gives instruments to kids, and we're trying to figure it out where if you get an instrument now, when you get an instrument from DCMA, it doesn't cost anything, but you have to be signed up for lessons, and there has to be proof and all that stuff, and then we can hook it up. But, we realize that we just hand out scholarships, and then there's no follow through and no accountability. Those scholarships get wasted, which is something we're trying to prevent. So DCMA, Spider King Studios, and Bechtel School are all trying to kind of work together to help each other out. So, and we've been helping each other out for how many years now?
It's been about 5.
It's been 5. Yeah. And the funny thing is, I met these guys on stage doing a show. So, and then I met Michael online. I think we.
Yeah, you were involved in one of Jake's productions, and we were so that connected us on Facebook Messenger.
Yeah.
And then we started talking.
Weird how things have changed so much, where you used to have to meet in person.
Yeah, but Douglas County Music Association, Spider King had been going for a couple years before this place started.
I think Spider King's the oldest amongst us.
Yes, yeah, that's true.
It's funny because he's actually the youngest amongst us.
Yeah.
Which is even funnier. The oldest group is the young.
No, but just to say that we all basically started around the same time.
And I love how you're getting young kids. Sorry, young adults.
Your kid.
Oh, that's hard.
Sorry about that. We're getting young people to get in here and help out, and most of your staff is, either fresh out of college or still pretty young. So you got some people in the area who finished high school who are looking for work. Even Sebastian's my friend from college, or from high school. So it was nice when he was looking for work that I was able to connect you guys, and that was so cool to see Sebastian take on that lead. So that's awesome.
And he's been great. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I hire good people.
You do.
I love it. Yeah. Samantha, anything else for the audience while you're here? Because I'm sure they'll see you again soon.
Yeah, I hope so. I really, really hope
so.
so.
we want to get your group on the show.
Yes,
and
I would.
We'll
I know that they would love that as well.
We'll set that up.
You don't know until you try. You have to start to be able to do anything new. That's a lot of people think that they're too old or there's no use in learning a new skill like piano or singing, or that you have to be born with it. That's not true. It's so not true.
And I think one of the things is cost. But the thing is, you guys make it really affordable.
Yes.
So, and the DCMA offers scholarships too. If you're really struggling, we actually approved some adult scholarships last year.
Yeah. So, and the students that you approved, the adult students, are still with us. So, yeah, it's been great.
Well, you guys, check out the Gene Bechtel School. The website's posted down below. Sign up for lessons. Come get a lesson. Come be a part of this amazing community. You won't want to miss this exciting opportunity.
Yeah.